happened to me, he could have done it to anyone else and can do it to anyone else, and I just want people to be aware of what's going on.
A man driving in Owasso sees flashing lights in his rearview mirror, but he says the car trying to stop him was actually a police impersonator.
Tonight, Owasso police are investigating the man's claims that a fake police officer tried to pull him over after he left the bank.
2 News reporter Liz Bryant spoke with him tonight. It's a story you'll see only on 2.
Well, Russ and Karen, these are the classic blue and red lights you see when an officer pulls you over. Any other colors other than white, that's a signal that it's not a real law enforcement officer. The power of a post. Tyler McCutcheon's one Facebook post catching your attention and hopefully a fake cop.
It seemed to be the best way for me to get the information out there the fastest.
Last night, just before 9 o'clock, Tyler says he withdrew $1,000 from this Owasso Bank of America ATM. He left with the rent money, then 2 miles down the road noticed a dark Dodge Charger tailgating in. When the driver turned on flashing lights, police lights, Tyler's first thought, pull over.
Most of my family would have pulled over at that same time. I mean, there was a split-second decision that kept me from pulling over. I almost did it myself.
Almost until he saw green. Tyler says mixed in with the red and blue flashing lights was a green light.
That green light is a red flag.
The driver of the Charger actually posing as a police officer. Tyler says he became more aggressive, pulling up next to him, trying to run him off the road. So Tyler slammed on his brakes, getting behind the car.
If it was a cop, I could have gotten arrested, but I was pretty sure it wasn't, so I took the risk.
A risk worth the reward. Now this one paragraph is rising to fame with more than 2,000 views, a post Tyler only intended to keep you safe.
Information's our greatest tool against people like this. And the more we know, the less they're able to pull off.
Now, if you feel uneasy with someone with flashing lights pulling you over, you can always call the agency and ask if an officer is pulling you over. Also, you can keep driving with your emergency lights on, signaling that you acknowledge that they want you to pull over until you're in a well-lit area with others around. Live right now, Liz Bryant, 2 News, works for you.
Thank you, Liz. Now, we check with the Owasso police tonight. A spokesperson tells us their officers don't drive unmarked cars.